Alright, back to the shift. You know, I had this thought when I was just thinking about the game randomly, outside of playing it. I was like, why am I using single tiles for at-scale things? I could just, you know, like, double, triple, quadruple up, or even like, instead of using 4 separate small tiles, for like single tile logic for things like this, I could also just do that times 4, and just one single conveyor belt would just go into every single one. Because these space belts are, they're, you know, they take 4 times as much space as these smaller ones. Or, I guess not, that's not, okay. 4 per layer, 4 times per layer. You know what I mean, you know what I mean, you've been watching. Alright, where did I leave off? I totally forgot. Okay, this is coming into here. This is not getting built at all. That's great. It stopped getting built at all, because the shapes came into the wrong sides. Yes, of course. Oh, man. Yeah, I kind of knew this is all going to be a problem. Okay, none of these are... There's no paint at all. Because there's no paint at all coming here. What? Oh, did I redo everything? Like I cleared out all the inputs and outputs before I left. That was kind of stupid. Okay, well that should be fine. It'll work. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do these side jobs now. Okay, what am I working on? I kinda wish the game would, like, scroll down to here automatically. UCMY. Tonal difference. Yeah, we did the last milestone, which is pretty quick, and now things are getting a little crazy. Already. Just a bit, though. Why do I already have this much input? Where did that even come from? Where? Oh, God. Okay, we got this one here, which is really great. Should I just use that? I could just use this for the basic shapes. Yeah, I gotta figure out how these, where are they? Generator, food tanks, wires, no. Trades at scale, CMI trading stations. So apparently when you cut them in half, we need to cut them in half. Where's my stuff? Oh god, you know, I am just so glad I found this location markers button finally. This would be kind of a hassle otherwise. So what is, like, why is it not working? Okay, what is happening? Why are these not... Blue here. Blue here on this one. What? Is it going the wrong way? Wait, what is happening right now? Wait, I'm so confused. You know what, let's just... Ah, I see the problem. Oh man, this is the problem. All these complicated recipes, now that they're at scale. Like now that everything's at scale, it's just an absolute mess. It is just legitimately just an absolute mess. Ugh. Alright, where's my main bus? Let's just do some of these things here. Oh man, I set up all the infrastructure already at this milestone though. You know? Could just do it again. Okay, we need to make this shape 12 times to get the same amount of scale as we would on this. I'm gonna copy this bad boy. Go to the main bus. Paste it down. I need to make that shape, so I need my square. Also need this. Maybe I should put all the main bus stuff on the third layer, and then drop down and out. It looks a lot cleaner than going up and out. You know, I should have thought about that. Okay, well, we gotta make this shape, and hopefully. Selected has, I'll look for. Where is my swapper? Select input to. How am I getting out of this real quick? Okay, that's the right shape. Gotta make sure it's the right shape, you know? Now this goes in left, gonna work. The way I want it to. So, put this here, put this here, put this here. This one can just slot in like so. Actually, I should probably rotate this the other way around. Put this stuff here, but I can also just move it. Let's do this as well. Okay. Well, the problem is these are outputting red on 3, this on 2, and this on 1, which is not super ideal. Of course. I'll put them all in 1. Okay, this is the red. Get green out. Our blue in. Yeah, I should make the main bus like on the 3rd floor and then drop down to come out. I have to remember that for next time. Okay, how much am I getting out of these shapes? It should be full. I'll be pretty full here. Wait, why is this on 2? But then left side 3. Why did I do it this way? Wait, why is it only half coming in? Oh wait, I'm so confused. Why did I do this? Oh yeah, because it's the 6x input, that's right, yeah. Okay, that's why I was making a new design. That's right. It's all coming back to me from 2 days ago. All right, how much output am I getting? Like, is this enough for? Is this enough for? It's coming in here. God, I wrote it down. 12x 2x output, so I only need 2 of these technically. I'm just gonna trust. I'm gonna trust my naming convention. Now, and hopefully this should be enough. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Per layer, of course. Well, it's 16, but you know. I mean, it looks... Oh my god. Life, huh? Life. Right. Which one's wrong? Left, right. Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, hold up. How did I do it in the main? Yeah, the problem is, right, I'm at the point now where, like, fixing the inefficiencies takes a very long time. I'm pointing... I guess it left. I guess it shouldn't matter, actually. Or maybe it does. I don't know. They started caring about orientation somewhere along the way. I'm just gonna rotate them anyways. Goes in here. Goes in here. 3 needs to swing around. And I should probably be uploading the second video, or the last video, while I'm doing this. I just realized, because I'm gonna be here for 3 hours anyways. Okay, boop, boop, boop. 1 sec. Sorry. I'll get back. I'll get back to this. All right. So now we got our shapes. You said the name of the game again. All right. Everything look good. This looks pretty good actually. Look at that. Look at that throughput. Delicious. Delicious throughput. Yeah, I'm gonna put them all in the lower layer, I think. How many am I getting actually? I'm getting a full conveyor's belt layer worth out of this. They're 90, it's 720 total. Wait, it says 90x12. Maybe it's not the case. Oh. I think I've been reading this the wrong way. I just realized. I think, like, one of these could handle, like, all this. I don't actually need to be this scaled up. Well... I swear, sometimes in this game, things just, like, don't attach the way they should. Which is always going to be the problem with games like this, that rely on, like, an auto-attach feature, of course. but still. Okay, we're outputting our shapes. Red's not going for some reason. Why is red not going? Oh yeah, design the other one with this being second input, the other one's being third input, didn't I? Always something. Always something. Okay, apparently I had a pretty good reason why I did it that way. Yeah, because each shape is getting its own. I could like output them on the bottom too. Like I need blueprints for something coming in from the third floor and going down to the first floor, something like second to first. Like that's a lot of blueprints. And I can make that easier, but then my organization would suffer, to say the least. Let's clean the edges out real quick. All right, got our shapes. Got the shapes. Now, how do we do this? That's right. Yeah, this one's already correct. Let's just line them up like so, heading out this way. Make another train. Okay, I did figure out that the trains don't crash, so I could do this a lot better. I'm thinking about it. But basically I want... Just delete all this. I just want a main train. And how much space? I can put them together too. So we'll push them this way. Put them together, get some cargo wagons. I still haven't used fluid wagons for anything yet. And then they just need to load up. And once they load up, they can like just definitely use the same rail. Something like this. We have the conveyor belts coming in. Like so. Throw this, launch this one across, make it easy. So now I get some loaders coming in, like so. Now we got input lines for finished products. Something like that. This one can just immediately go in this one. Since we're just launching trains vortex anymore, I don't need to make like signals going in and out and different rail networks. It's whatever, and they all travel at the same speed. So as long as they're not right next to each other, it'll be fine. Presumably. Hopefully. I guess I'll find out if trains can actually crash soon enough. But it hasn't happened yet. Okay, got all those. Now we need half greens. Okay. So I already have a full lane coming in here. So this is actually 2x input. versus 2x output about this, right? So splitting the shape in two, I got a full belt coming in. So theoretically, I should have 2 full belts going out on both sides too. So I'm actually gonna need a whole bunch of rotators. Like something like this. And then I have 2 full belts of this. You know, I need to make a tile that just moves things between floors. That sounds stupid as heck. But like, unironically, this would go a long way to solving things, to having a tile that goes to like different floors. It's so stupid though. That's what I hate about it. But I should probably make it like a massive tile, 1x4. So something like this. Its whole purpose is literally just to move things to the second floor. Like, I don't know. So stupid. So stupid. Actually, I could go like 1. And I like it put together on the same belt. Which maybe not the intention, but that's what's happening. I just wasted a lot of output right there, but it's fine. Alright, well, that's that. Now I need a square coming down here. Because my square... Actually, how much is coming in on the square? I still have half my square of a conveyor belt here to work with. Which is still a decent amount of throughput, of course. With my paint mixer. I need yellow paint. And red. Get some yellow. Okay, squares come out here. So this is the final shape to work with after these two are done. And then I need green and blue coloring, which shouldn't be too bad. I just pin in place basically. Soon we will have all the colors of the rainbow on my train network. Look at these blocky background places. The Cube. Kind of went to that one. Remember that one movie? Who's in it? It's like Live, Die, Repeat, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. That was its original name. And that was Edge of Tomorrow is what they called it for US release. But it's based on like a Japanese manga called like Live, Die, Repeat, I think, is what it was. That reminds me of the massive cube thing from that. But the thing is, that's not actually. That's no. Wait, no. I'm thinking complete. No. Sorry. It's actually the No, it's the one where he is in this like. They're like living above the clouds on Earth, and like, they're like he has the little what are they called? What are the things in Dune called? Oh my god. I cannot remember anything these days. Oh my god, guys, 30s hit hard. Holy, I was not prepared. I was not prepared for this. Orphicopters, is that what they called in Dune? Like he rides around one of those with a motorcycle, and I'm trying to think of who the female co-lead is for that. But basically, they're just like sucking up the Earth's resources into this cube, and they're like spoilers, by the way, big spoilers. But they're actually being brainwashed by this cube to like work against humans, essentially. But they think that they're just like helping humans on some other planet, and they're bringing the water. But it's really just the cube taking their resources on the planet. And then he finds the scavengers who are actually humans who have like gear to like prevent this robot overlord of his from like finding out and all that. You know the one. But it reminds me of that massive, like, evil, like, robot spaceship kind of from that movie. No, it's called, okay, the original, okay, I just looked this up. The original light novel was All You Need Is Kill. And then they changed, and then that was like Live, Die, Repeat was like the working title, and then it's Edge of Tomorrow. That's what its actual title. Got it. But yeah, Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt, not what I'm looking for. What's the other one? I'm looking for the other movie now. Oh my god, like literally, if you told me this 5 years ago, I would just nail it. I could tell you everything about a movie and how it happened. Oblivion, there we go. I knew it was some generic name. Oh, it's because they're prepping you for the next station. That's why they make you do the splitter here. Got it. But anyways, that was a very long tangent to just say, hey, remember that stupid, goofy alien spaceship from Oblivion? That's what that looks like. So you're welcome. They're okay movies. I actually should be rotating this the other way. Yeah, these need to be on the other side for this one. It's not gonna work. One sec. Alright, but anyways. But yeah, Morgan Freeman was in it too, which is kind of weird. It was Olga Kurylenko. Okay. Or was it Andrea Riseborough? Tom Cruise, Morgan Freeman, Jack's wife and Russian crew member on the Odyssey. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, because they were in like space when the aliens took over or whatever, weren't they? Right. Wait, why is this not? Oh my god, it needs to be pinned. Oh. Okay. Alright. Alright. You got me, game. Again. You got me again. This game's really good at making you feel stupid, I'm telling you. Okay, now now we got the right. Jeez. I was like, why is this is taking a surprising amount of time? What's going on here? Alright, how do these stations work? They need half and half to get the fulls of this. Oh, oh. Interesting. That's a big footprint. Stuff being taken there. Anyways. 12x stacker. This isn't gonna work. They're not on the right outputs. Oh, okay, that's not working either. Uh-oh. Because the blue is coming from the second layer already. So I actually need... this isn't gonna work. I need a second layer to first layer. Actually, hold on, I'm just curious. Now, can I flip this? No, that's not gonna work. Feels like a waste of space to do this, honestly. I thought there should be like an easier solution. Oops. What did I name the other one? Space blueprints. Space 1x4 versus second floor. Or something like that. Okay, now they're lined up. So I'm pretty sure there's a flaw in this design, but like it's working for what it needs right now. Like it only needs to last for 12,000 tiles. That's all. Okay, it's not. This isn't enough because it's all in one layer. Duh. Gonna have to do this. And the thing is, I don't have a second floor. Yeah, okay. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. I could use a single 1x4 here, and it'll just be first floor, second floor, third floor. Right? Ah, God, this game. This game. It's so bulky though. Like I could definitely condense it. One thing, but the thing is, there's not enough outputs. Blah 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 blah. It's only 16. Never mind, it's only 16. First. 1-6. And pinner icon. Kind of stupid, but like whatever. But like, basically I gotta do this. You know, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. I need to get rid of that last blueprint. God, okay, blueprint, this game does not like it when you make things on this big of a scale. Okay, actually, let's get rid of that other one. Where did I just put that? Where is that? Space 1x16. Okay, yeah, let's just delete this. Space. All input. There's... Oh, it's 48, right? 1, 2, 3, 4... 4, 4, 4, 4... 16... That's 48. Oh, God. So stupid. So stupid. But sure. Yeah, because I could make one blueprint that does every single layer. Because I'm not hurting. It's a little inefficient, I'll admit it. But this will now work for every single layer. And I just slot it in whenever. Can I unpin this? I don't really care about the operator things being pinned. It's the right shape, right? It's taken, Actually, it's already done. No, it's not done. Okay, so it's taking a while. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, now it's working. Now it's working. Trust, trust, trust. God. Where are we getting traded from? It's like, we're getting traded from below. Alright, we need this. What's the next job after this? It's pinned onto a square. So I actually need this output down here. This input here. Okay, yeah, main bus does not have the throughput, as you can see. Delete this real quick, clear it out. Because I need this to come out here instead. Soon enough, soon enough, soon enough. Yeah, see, already done. That was quick. Very, very quick. Just clear that out, so we don't need any more. Alright, so we have the pin. Needs to be placed on top. Space, where's my space stacker? Left is on top, so I actually need to flip this. These are getting used over here. What layer? All 3 layers are getting used. 2 of each layer, so I still have 2 of this bottom layer or top layer to work with. I could make another one too. It needs to be mirrored though. All of them need to be mirrored, that's the thing. Or at least like correct inputs, outputs. Is always kind of annoying in this game, because you gotta keep like rethinking about it. But there we go. 1340. How many reds do I have? I mean, I would have to use a separate square input for this. Okay, these are together now. They need to be pinned. Great, got it. You got it, boss. You got it, boss. I can use my universal pinning blueprint if I don't want to think about it at all. Genius. Alright, that's doing that. I gotta start working on Milestone 10. That's what I gotta do. How am I gonna do this? The thing is, like, this has everything I need here. All the infrastructure and all that. So I could do Milestone 10 here as well. Not the worst idea. Where would I make it? I guess down here. I should start working on this. Alright, what does the shape need? Okay, we need all 3 refined shape colors in equal measure, which is nice. I have to swap the purple, and then I need to pin a diamond. Pin the diamond half. Is there a diamond around here anywhere? Make it easier on me, or do I have to get creative? I have this half here I could use easily enough. Pretty close. Man, this one wouldn't be the worst thing to use. I could just use this one. Obviously, if I find a full diamond, that would be the best, but... Actually, I mean, maybe that's not even true. Maybe I just find the right shape for the second bit. Like, if I just find one that's already, like, alternated like that, eh. And I'm just gonna use this one. Got this, blueprints. Destroy the left side here. I can just keep it like... No, I should make it a full shape. I should make it a full shape. Like, I could just make a universal 1x4 rotator tile, right? Like, that's what I mean. It's just... I wasn't thinking about this. Alright, we need... Why did I make it like this? Why did I do this? It's in this way. That's so stupid. It was always stupid to make it this way after I already, like, technically had one, even though it wasn't the best. But still, you know what I mean. Here's my full belt of a full shape. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, this was working on, wasn't I? I'm not actually sure if this will work. Maybe it doesn't have enough input. I don't know. This one's full input. This one, oh, no, it just had to catch up. It just a little bit of machine lag. So we have these. Alright, pin top of this. Here's my I wish I could like highlight like favorite. Can I get folders for location markers? Is that a thing? That'd be nice. Alright, these get pinned. Then I need blue. Blue's a little occupied right now. I take a message. Oh man, I just realized, do the kids even like know about that? Actually need to move this further up. I don't know. What do you think's the youngest people that'll like know about and like an answering machine and everything? Because home phones aren't really much of a thing anymore. So like, space paint to the first floor. I can make 4 of these technically. It's the pipe coming from the side, right? Yeah. I need to go like this. This needs to go up. All 4 of these come in here. Like so. I like how fast it trains that when you launch them directly into the portal, like they just come out. Makes it real easy. These are all going on the first floor. They need to come out on the 3rd floor. Oh my god. Oh my. I gotta move this red to the first. You know, it's just moving everything to the first floor makes so much more sense. No, like, all right, clean it out. Clean it out. Third to first floor. I feel like the third to first floor and second to first floor are probably the most valuable. Because like all my designs are for the first floor. You know, that's the issue. All my designs are for the first floor. I didn't think ahead on throughput issues. Should work now though, right? So I need to space dagger first floor these. There we go. And output. I mean, I guess I could double this up again. Assuming I think I'm enough throughput for 2 more. I think go really quick. Well, actually the squares can keep up, that's right. Yeah, because I'm using half the squares back here already. Using the main bus. That's right. Huh. I didn't think about that. Yeah, this is actually like... Wait, this is going on half capacity, because... I mean... Second floor, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, one of these actually needs to come from the second floor right now. It's not gonna work. Assuming everything like gets pushed all the way through, which I have an insane like backup everywhere, so it will work. But like it shouldn't work, is what I mean. Where's my crystallizer? How much output do we have here? Just a single line. That's it. That's all we got. Single lines worth. Yeah, something like that. That's coming on the second floor too, is the thing. Yeah, I'm working at like such scale now that I don't even know what's happening anymore. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I'm leaving half of this on the table right now. The second floor is not getting used. Which is, oh, that's gonna back everything up, isn't it? That could be backing everything up if I don't use the second floor. No, as long as the conveyor belts are correct, it shouldn't be a problem, I want to say. Okay, let's just put the second floor in. That's that done. Let's see, this one is going well. Should be done pretty quickly. Back to this milestone. That's main buzz, so I need to go over here. Let's have 1, 2, 3. Is this enough? Okay, wait. I have a full 4 coming in, so theoretically I should be able to get 8 out, right? Well, I'm not gonna need 8 out. It'll probably be fine. Probably, I don't know. I don't actually know if it'll be fine or not. I'm actually gonna move this here, and I'm gonna move milestone 10 over here. Okay. So now I have this one coming in as well. And this square here. Gotta plop it out to the side. There we go. It might need its own paint system, too. Oh, that's gonna be kind of a mess. I could bring them all in from one side. It's not, like, super efficient with the space I'm already consuming, but, like, we are in the vastness of space. It does not matter. There will always be more space. Happening. What even? How did that even happen? You know what? We don't question it. Some things in life you don't question. 210 platform. You know, I'm still not even using that much platform capacity. Alright, this will be done soon actually, won't it? Alright, now I need the regular square. Again. But I'm kind of running out of capacity. The issue. Okay, I need to pin this. My pinner. I have a better pinner than that. Did I just make a better one? I could have sworn I just did. Did I not? Did I put in the wrong spot? Did I put in the wrong folder? I might have put in the wrong folder. Space 1x pinner. I mean, I have this pinner here. And it's all coming in on the first floor, so like. Didn't I just make a 1x floor pinner? This is for 3 separate floors. Space 1x. This one right here. I did not click there. Okay, yeah, the game's starting to have some lag issues. Now we're gonna pin these. Alright, then we need to get green. Where's my green at? Green, where you at? Done. Huge. Okay, now back to here. Is it still on the, no, it's on the first floor now. That's right, I moved it. Alright, there we go. That's done. Back to milestone 10. Alright. Need to do all this. This is splitting into 2 here, and then this. So squares are inputting like this. Repurpose the exact same design. My diamonds need to come in. Let's move it up. Like this. Get rid of that. I'll put them all here. These I'll put the opposite way. Actually enough. This doesn't seem like it's enough, but maybe. So I'm outputting 2 times here. One's getting rotated. So there's actually 2 of this. Now this is 1 belt in, 1 belt in, so I could double this up if I needed to. But it's giving me 4 belts out already. Just these 2. Which is good. Oh, I just realized I can't make a universal space stacker. Because stackers are too, you know, yeah. They're too tall. You can't actually make a universal space stacker. Well then. I guess you could make one that has 4 in... No, that wouldn't work. You'd have to use a... Yeah, because you'd have to... Okay, you could make a single one like this. All inputs, and then somehow it should be enough space for a space stacker. But I don't know if it would work too well. Yeah, that wouldn't work great. Huh. Interesting. Alright, now we got over here. 1, 2, 3. These are all the separate floors. Get out of here. Get out of here, you. Get squares on top. This on bottom. I can make this whole thing a blueprint. I just realized. And I have a single 4x tile of this, which is not a lot, actually. You'd think it is, not really. Alright, let's get these over and across. Alright, so I got my shape. Man, colored 3 different ways. I don't even know what the heck is going on here. Space Painter first floor. All right, we'll do... Yeah, what do I do over here? I'm just gonna copy this again. Comes in through the middle. Green is already in the right spot. Just need to move that way instead, and then red. Put that over here. All that. Look at our shapes. Okay. Now's the tricky part. Now's the new part. Still have to get this in at some point, but not right now. I could blueprint this. How much are these output? It's only 90 per. I guess that's right. Yeah, I guess that's the right amount. I think it's the right amount. Is it RGB? Full RGB. Is it 69 lines? I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it actually is. More tree complex shape creation. Hey, little wordy. Little wordy. Where's my complex shape icon? Huh? Do something like that. Oh, job's already done. Easy. Now let's put the other side jobs. Is this cyan? This is cyan, right? Not blue. Or no, green or blue. Oh god, these do not look like fun to make. They do not look fun to make. Nice. Oh, the quick side jobs. Now what? All this infrastructure and for what? Is that milestone 10 or 11? Oh, but I can keep the shape infrastructure going here. How do these stick around? What? Why did I not delete those? Okay, the game is struggling. It's falling apart. Uh-oh. Alright, I can keep the shape infrastructure though. I can keep this. I guess I could deposit straight out of a train station for some of this. Just gonna output these real quick so I can combine them if I need to. I don't know what, like, why did they both open with the cyan crystal? That seems a little stupid. Oh, those are milestone. Oh. Whoops. Whoops a daisy. It didn't save. It didn't save my, Okay. Because I never made it in the first place. Duh! Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Is there a blueprint icon? That would be pretty cool. I guess this kind of looks like a blueprint. Alright, we got all our shapes here for milestone 10. What am I trying to make? Need one of each. And a purple diamond. Are there any regular colors? This is cyan, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, how much are these? 90x12. Gosh. Goish. This is kind of in the way now. From a milestone 9 stuff is kind of in the way. I should have been a little more space efficient. Guess I can move it upwards this way. It's a little bit more to work with. Alright, what am I trying to do? How does this work? So I need equal amount of each. I take 90 per. I'm splitting them in half, so I would have 16 belts of each. Right now, this is already 16. I would have 32 belts of 180. So it can handle 64? Don't know. Heck and heck. Okay, since these have the same input as output, it should be the same amount of stations as this total, right? So I should have 24 of these. I think. Or would it be double? Because I'm cutting the shapes in half. I'm cutting them in half, so I'd actually have twice as much input of each of these. But they're also going to the... Oh, man. So, what? This is such a weird, like, input-output. Like, it's, like, very block. Like, it takes up a lot of space. Oh, my God. Okay, you know, cyan is gonna go this way since it's just open of 8. Purple will be going this way. No way down the middle. This up real quick. Make it look a little nicer, a little prettier. So it's something like, okay, I have this now. Might actually need to move this further back. Okay, I need to cut all my shapes now. What is this? What was the point of this? Oh yeah, that. Just gotta make sure. Okay. I need a shape splitter and organizer. Things. These are all coming on the first floor. This is a full belt of this, so I actually need 4 of these. So these can all be like this, but they need to be on the other side is the problem. Not gonna work. Okay, okay, shape splitter and organizer. One sec. So this is, they're splitting it in this way here. Can I mirror that? Wait, if I mirror it, it should work, right? If I mirror it. That's such a dumb way to do this. This is so dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. So these 4 is a single line. How much output are we looking at here? This is all first floor, is the thing. I mean, it is on the first floor. It's like, that makes sense. Okay, space. 3 to 1. Get my red down here to the right. You know, actually, I'll move this over here. I need second floor to first floor. That's too close, it's not gonna work. It looks a little ugly, it's fine. Avert your gaze, avert your gaze. My runtime looking. It's only been an hour and 15 minutes. Holy. But yeah, theoretically, if I have a single full belt of green, it should give me 2 full belts of these other 2. Theoretically. Now they need to be both right orientation. Got it. Okay, so way to orient them like so. There we go. Now 2 full belts of this. This slots in like so. And the second one. Okay, is this okay? It says 90 per minute times 12. Is this per shape? I don't know. Else I need to get. I forgot to upgrade this. It would have made my life a lot easier. Yeah, that's just like broken. This is just broken now. I kind of want to fully upgrade this though, just to get it out of the way. But then like, that's such a waste. That's a waste of research credits that I could be spending on something way better, right? Okay, is this 90 of both of these, or like 90 total, like 45, 45? I don't... The game is not telling me this right now. Fully sale. Okay, I mean, I assume it's 90 of each. And the tooltip seems to infer that's the case. Actually, I can make this a lot nicer, but yeah. Yes, I don't actually need the second line here at all. Isn't it gonna clog up if I don't use this other line? I guess I can combine them. But I do have another side belt I could use. Okay, that's great. Man, this platform capacity is getting used up a bit now. Not a lot, but you know, it's getting there. It is definitely getting there. Copy this for the blues. It needs to be a little further away. And for the reds as well. Come out this way. I think a triple pinner. Or rotator, I guess. On the left-facing ones. Like so. Copy that again for the reds. Come out over here. We have these. Okay, great. This is green. Then you get these other greens to the yellow. Okay, yeah, this works out then. The way I did it, unintentionally. Which, you know what? I'm all for. So space level is a little finicky to work with. Just a little bit finicky. The other blue goes this way. I need to get a red up here. Well, my reds need to come this way. end, like so. With space to spare in case something goes catastrophically wrong. Something to think about. Okay, these will come out this way, and then these reds come in like so. 1, 2, 3. This blue needs to sneak around over here. Alright, not super space efficient, but again, space is infinite, so not the biggest problem. These are the trains. Okay, so I could definitely make this a lot thinner. I could make it like 3, like just back-to-back lines. Like I could make the yellows go down here, and then the greens face towards the yellows. I guess I'll fix that. So no, I won't. We're nearing the end of the actual game here. Okay, I guess not. Actually, these look kind of hard. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, how did I get these shapes? So why do I have 1,289 of these? How does that work? Is there something I missed that I grabbed and I shouldn't have? Like, is that just a bug? It seems like it. Because I literally couldn't have made this beforehand. So like, it's such a specific number, 1,289. Like, what is that? Like, how did that even happen? Suppose it doesn't really matter. Alright, now do I want to make it back here, or... Go. That's the third. Yeah, let's go this way. That's where my icon marker is already. There we go. So got all this. I'm gonna make it look like this. There we go. Okay, we got all the shapes we need. You said nothing again. Now I need trains. Now I need trains that can bring stuff back. Let's here through the middle maybe. Could do it through the middle and up, because I can use this train track for everything else I need as well. Very cool. Don't make them jump across. And hook up with the main line. Okay, then we need loaders for things coming in. I'm assuming that's gonna come from this side. Alright, Alright, we're back on track. Back on track. B for this one. Right orientation too. I need to cut this. Space swapper, space mining. No. I have a single pound for this. Splitter and organizer. This is for all 3 floors. But this should have enough throughput for enough floors, right? I think. I don't know. I need like throughput trackers and all this. Yeah, I guess, you know, the circuit read let me do that. Hold up. Could I do that? What do I even have? Logical signal between platforms. Low control. Speed and contents of a belt. Okay, this would be great if there was a space belt version of that, yeah? I need a space belt version of that. Running on colored trains here. And that's not ideal, as you could probably guess. Where's my first and second floor? I'll make that go really quickly. Should be done in a jiffy. And now I gotta deal with this thing over here. I'm thinking I may as well just do this part here because it's, you know, lined up perfectly for that sake. At least for these two. At least for these two. Not so much for the rest of them. Oh, gosh. Opposite shape stacker. Swapper, stacker, slanted halves. So inefficient. So inefficient. Okay, why is this one not outputting? Wait, that's so weird. Wait, what? Shouldn't it be outputting? I guess this one isn't outputting either over here. Makes sense, I suppose. Shape, splitter, organizer. Let's go to my second floor. There's my 180 rotator. Alright, there should be on 7 floors now. So this should just work. Hopefully. I'll finish these side jobs. Alright. Now it's the waiting game. God, I'm so far away. I'm so far away from the hub. I came in from the bottom instead of the side. Man, even these trains they're not fast enough. You know, the thing about space having infinite space is there's infinite space to traverse too. Go figure. Wow, this is really taking a while, huh? Yeah, it'll get there eventually. Doing great. I think. But I guess I could just do one single line in each direction. But the thing is, I'm limited by how many trains I have. 7 trains. I mean, maybe I could use the same color train on separate. Like, yeah, these are both red. They're both coming in, aren't they? Yeah, it's working. God, the shape's taking just so long to get here. Finally, like, it did it in one go. It did it in one single train. That's actually kind of hilarious. That's actually kind of funny. Okay. Didn't realize it was going to be that full. Alright, we have this here. Gotta clean this out. I have these down here. I need a paint mixer. Done pretty quick here, too. I have these 2. Oh, something's wrong. Oh, these are coming on the second floor too. Oh. Yeah, that is a problem. Oh. It's time to make the 3rd floor blueprint instead. I should really add a color signifier to keep these organized, make it a little easier. Just have the same icon so I know they're all the same, but like what icon would I use? just make the bottom right this one. It just makes it easier for my brain. 'Cause the thing about being organized is you also have to like find the information quickly too. And if you can't find the information quickly, there's no point in being organized. I guess you could argue it's not being organized. But now I can see like, oh, it's these blue icons in the middle. I know exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, these are coming along. Purple here. I gotta get my halves in. Mixer. Actually, this needs to be like this. It's not gonna work. Looks a little ugly. It's probably fine. Needs to be rotated, because of course it does. And I need to pin these, okay. This needs to be on the bottom. Right orientation already though? Yeah, it's okay. It's my space stacker, first floor. Put this back a little bit further. Make it more condensed. Okay, great. I really should just split these into 3 separate designs. Ugh. But making this design is just like such a hassle too. Like I just don't want to do it again. But I should. No, my thing's a little quicker. Alright, lessons to take away if I ever play this again. Keep everything on the same line. On the same layer. The second you start mixing layers is when problems happen. You know, it's Kiss. Keep it simple. Stupid. Okay, anyway, let's go back to the main bus. Blah, blah, blah. Come out here. I gotta do this side job now here, so I don't have to worry about the main milestone. So I need one of each color. I guess I can make a better design. For the trade station as well. That was the yellow is kind of an awkward bit. Yeah, how good could we make this? Probably do a pretty good job. I know it's a little inefficient, but yeah. Alright, back to here. Delete, 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 delete. Delete it all. I need half C's on both of these. I need to copy all of this. Put these on the outside instead of the inside. Turn on all this. Oh, this is going right. Needs to be right, not left. You know what, let's just do it from scratch. Container, I need it on right side. One, two, three, 4. Doesn't seem right. I have a full bottom belt, so I should have 2 belts worth coming out of here. Ultimate orientation. This is 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is splitting in half, so I could just divert this over here, and then this is a single 4 line with the right orientation. And these are 2 of the same line, so orientation. This one up to the next floor. So now we have all that here. So now we have even amounts on both floors for both of these shapes. Okay. And since they are on the same floor, I could just put them together. Or the correct floors now, I can put them together. Presumably. Obviously, there's definitely going to be a problem at some point, but, like, surely it'll be fine. Is it going on the bottom? I guess it doesn't matter which one goes where. One, two, three, four. Get the right shape here. I have a whole second floor to work with, however I want. Is that gonna back everything up though? Oh, I didn't think about that. Would it back things up? I don't think it will. I'll find out. Yeah, these games have a funny way of just like being like, yeah, I guess you'll find out if it'll work out or not. I don't know. I gotta let that do its thing. This is all gonna finish at once, but the train's probably already really close to finishing this right now. It's probably like right there. Oh, yep. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Pretty good at predicting things, huh? Clear this out. We have our output here. Doesn't seem like it's that much output. Is this right? Yeah, this doesn't seem right. I have a second layer. It's not getting used at all. I guess I should keep sending it anyways. That way it'll like get through everything. So I could see where like something's like coming up short, for example. It's because I have a whole line coming in here. It's splitting into 2. Isn't even that much throughput. Why did I even make this gargantuan design that does nothing? Really? God, I really need to. This is the original design. Just like, I mean, it turns a full. I mean, I really should just do this by floor. Ugh. Is it worth it doing it at this point? Kind of getting close to the end of the game. Yeah. That's only outputting one line. That's probably it's only outputting one line. It's taking in four. Like this is literally an eighth output of what's going in. That's what's happening right now. Which is massively, like for a 3x3 tile only doing an eighth output, like what is that? What is that garbage? Okay, I'll do it by one layer at a time. Okay, what's the mechanism behind this? What do I need? I need a cutter, I need a rotator. I need to rotate half of them. Okay, I need to cut. I need to rotate half. Do a single line. This cuts. Right, 45 in. This is the basic mechanism behind this. Let's just max up the platform capacity, why not? I can actually even put these even one closer. This and this. The shape cutter. I could cut the shape on a single layer. These are all gonna give me that, so I need to rotate. Well, I guess everything needs to be rotated. Right? Swapper. You know, turns out this is a lot easier than I thought. I hate how this game always makes me feel so dumb. It turns out this was all a lot easier than I thought. Oh my god. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. You hate to be it. You really do. Oh man, I could have just been doing this the whole time. Okay, output's 90 technically. That's these four. Let's flip it this way instead. Yeah. Yep. That's it. That's all it took. for a single layer. That's actually all it took. Oh my god. Would this even fit? Would this fit in a single tile? Oh my god. Why did I use a 3x3 for this? That's crazy. Okay. Can it fit? Next question. Can I make it fit on a single tile? Probably not. Probably not. Unless... No, definitely do a 2-tile, though. Could definitely fit this on like a 2-tile, but I'll just use a square. Make it easier. Classic me overcomplicating things. Okay, that's the problem. Input-wise, it's kind of sus. Alright, cancel all these, stop all that. If I get a swapper, it looks like this. It's just kind of awkward with the shaping, that's all. Since I have a square here, I could just rotate everything, like move it up instead. So it'd be like this. Okay, I could just do it. That could work too, actually. Hold up, let's do 1x2. Let's do 1x2. Comes in. That work? How many can I fit? I only have two gap leeway. Which is not ideal, because then I can't like make like a second floor for this. Which sucks a little bit. I'm also getting 2 times output of whatever I put in, because I'm gonna make shape in half, and I'm rotating it, so I'm actually getting 2x output with this. So it makes sense to... I guess a square would make sense for this the most. For sure. Alright, we got our input here. We're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna split it in half too. It looks a little nicer. Comes in like so. Space inefficient, yes, but meh. It's more space efficient than that 3x3 I had. Like, what the heck was I doing there? If we do this. It's so wasteful, the space spent. Like, it really is. But, like, I can't fit this on here. That's the problem. Like, you can fit it in, yes. But, yeah. See the problem with this? It's the outputs that are the issue. I have 2 gaps here. I don't know. It's just really like if there was like a 1.2 by 2, that would actually be like perfect. Unfortunately, everything's a tile in this game, so wonder if I should put it on alternate, like pushing out though. It does make more sense to do it that way. Again, it looks kind of ugly though. Makes a lot of sense to do it that way. Thanks, I hate it. A little mad it was actually that simple to make. A little mad, just a little bit. But I'm glad that it, you get there in the end. You get there in the end. You get there in the end. I can't believe there's no shape that goes like opposite sides. Like there's no icon for shapes going opposite. I guess we could use this. Replace it. Anyways, let's get rid of these. These are just miserable. And I have room for another two. I need two. They need to be rotated though. Well, what a disastrous experimentation that all was, but look, it's about the journey, not the destination, right? Alright, this needs to go on the bottom. This is all first floor. This is also all first floor. Sign is on the bottom. And then there we go. And we're done. That simple the whole time, huh? Alright, that's that milestone done. It's just gonna take a while. I guess I could double up the input. Or I guess output. But, like, do I really want to do that? You know... I have to double everything leading up to it too, and that's just kind of a hassle. No, it's fine. That's like 2,880. Or, no, actually 1,440, because this is only 2. I need to double this up. Which means I would need to double this up. Or do I? No, this is 1. No, this is 4. This is 4 outputs. Yeah, this isn't enough. I need to... Let me clear this out. This is 4x. There's only 1, there's only 2, yeah. Guess I could just tile it in a little further. Alright, there we go. Now it should be 2,880, right? Yeah, purple's where it's slowing everything down. That's good enough. As they say in the business, good enough. Nice, back to here. Back to this disaster piece. I kind of hate that this is in the way. So I can't just like do a single line across. I have to pull it out and then go. It's just one of those things that's just annoying. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but like it does make this creating outputs a little more the hassle than it needs to be. Oh, this isn't right. They need to be half-shaped, silly. They need to be half-shaped, silly. I wasn't using it for it. Man, good thing I didn't like build up the whole infrastructure and have to come back and be like, why is this working? Alright, where's my main buzz? Up with this, so it's just a straight line out. They only be right side. Does orientation matter for the, you know, I actually don't know. I've just been making orientation matter anyways. Just out of principle. Blueprint, where's my space? Single tile. Lined up here, like so. I think top green goes here and here. Actually, it's already up. Makes sense to make the bottom green go into here. And top green just go across like so. Really should have made this down here. What am I doing? How did I do it this way? Okay, let's... Okay, you know what? Bad idea. Alright, there we go. Okay. Bottom red. The second floor red to go across here. Down like so. Great. That's going in here, it's going in here. I need to get the green coming in at some point. So this will be bottom blue here. Top blue. Here. It's getting a little messy, a little quick. Very messy, very quickly. The only problem is this top green is just like in such an awkward spot. I mean, not that bad. It's just an annoyance more than anything. That's all. Alright, red's coming in here. Blues. Forgot. I forgot one thing. You wanna know what I forgot? They're on the wrong floors. They'll only be on the same floor. Did it again. Did it again. Oh my god. Okay, come on. And actually, the earlier I do this, the better. So green's on first floor already, great. Okay, this looks a lot. This actually looks pretty clean now looking at it. Third to first floor. Look at that. Look at that space efficiency. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Actually beautiful. Alright, there we go. Now we're in business. The business of making awkward shapes. Like, it's a legitimate business, I swear. Trust me, bro. Okay. Jeez. This is a lengthy process. Look at this. This is like very lengthy. It says, did I put backup plan designs or like space blueprints? Not the most descriptive name, I'll admit it. This will definitely come in handy, having this again. I just had to modify it for later afterwards. Anyways, it's not working. It's just taking a while. It's just taking a while. That's okay, that's working. Okay. Yep. Okay, why does it want me to use cyan? This is so stupid. I hate this. Like, why do the side jobs not use the red too? Come on. Come on. Like, what is that? This one's getting a workout. Okay. Where's my painter? No, mixer, paint mixer. I need a lot of cyan, apparently. Why did I make this design come in from here? I should have put it. I should have made it come in from over here. What am I doing? Stupid design. Just a stupid design. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Alright, got this. I have this shape now. Use my brand new design that's finally working, right? Right, game? Right? I finally did it. There's only 1x output is the problem. Actually, I guess it's 2x, technically. I mean, it'll be more than enough. So we have this. Is there a pin at all? No. It just seems to be crystallized. Where's my crystallizer? It's gonna work, right? I'm actually not super sure. Let's get loaded in here. Oh, I want to make this red instead. I have 23 locomotives. Wow. Let's show that off. Great. Fantastic. Oh man, it's gonna take so long to get here. Come on, fluids, go faster. Oh, did my eyes deceive me, or is there green and cyan on this? Yeah, that's kind of a problem, I'd say. Yeah, I would say that's a problem. Why did I... Oh, I meant to make these inputs, didn't I? I meant to make these inputs. Well, that would explain a lot. I just never finished the design. Oh man, I could use a better explorer here. Where's my... do I have... oh, this one. Yeah, this was coming out the wrong way instead of coming in the right way. So yeah, makes sense, makes sense. And theoretically, if this was at capacity, I could, did I make a better, I could have sworn I made a better painter, didn't I? Better paint mixer? I guess I never needed to. If I have 2 of these coming in, I should be able to have enough for 4 out, assuming all these are in position, which is, you know, not the case, but... Alright, now we got the right shape here. Great. Divert one of these. Where's my space cutter? This needs to be 180 rotated. Why? That's so weird. How does that... why is that? Okay, something's wrong with the design. This works fine. I guess I've only ever used it for this orientation, now that I think about it. Huh. One of my most trusty blueprints of all time. And it had such a fatal flaw the whole time. It just never came up. It's one of those things. Just one of those things. Figure that out. It's just so goofy. Seeing the train jumps are always just so goofy to me when I look at them. Just seems wrong. Well, I guess it's just a matter of waiting now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did I miss one? No, Fnagging was... Wait, what? I could have sworn I edited this video down, didn't I? So that was seamless? Oh god, maybe I just did such a good job that I don't even realize. Uh-oh. Anyway, this is almost done. This is on its way. This is on its way. So it's just a matter of waiting at this point. And the train's getting the you know. Getting on their way here. I could probably use a single train. You know, I could definitely organize this main bus better. I'm just too lazy to. But like, I definitely could make this not like, now that trains don't crash, I know that I could have all the trains go on their own separate routes. Yeah, it's annoying having the rail come through here as well, because I'm abusing all this space to the left of it. So I'm actually gonna move this way. Complete this path. And this is Milestone 5. Yeah, this is actually it's really slow for some reason. Why is it so slow? Something's wrong. You know, I can't help but get the feeling that maybe I just made this all a little too complex. It's only outputting 3. Why? What? So, oh yeah, I started from 12 and I had to half it and half it again, so it's actually only outputting 3 line. Well, this is like garbage. This is kind of garbage. Yeah, this is kind of bad. Maybe I should redo this. Yeah, which of these is the furthest behind? It is Milestone 5. It's the furthest behind. By far. Oh, God. Maybe I should just remake all this. What an absolute cluster, heck. Just a total mess. Doo-doo. Did I over-delete or did I do it correctly? I think I did it correctly. Huge. Alright, what does it need now? Now it needs a circle. Ugh. Alright, where am I getting a circle from? Oh, I'm done. That's milestone 10. Let's go. Oh, God. Alright. Red, blue, and green refined shapes into white. Okay, so the advanced ones turn into black, the earlier ones turn into white. Got it. The shapes are getting more complex and the target steeper. This is uncharted territory, even for us. We're genuinely curious how far you'll go. Alright, black train section, 2 jumps. Why does it even, like, bother giving you research credits for platform capacity? Like, platform capacity, sure. Alright, what's the shape looking like? Alternating, okay, black. Like, what? Why? Why have you done this? I mean, I have the blueprints I need for this, but like, why? Alright, these two are gonna be a little annoying, but you know, I guess that's a pretty good place to stop. Finishing Milestone 10 pretty quickly in just a single episode, and then, yeah. Alright, closing out on the end of Classic mode. Alright, I will see you guys in the next one. Look at 86% reach, look at us go. Look at us go. Bye-bye.